You're tuned into the VSX Digital Sports Network.
You are rocking with the hottest. Put your hands up for the boss. Get ready.
You're listening to the boss of the big ball, JB the Ticket.
More fire, more heat.
Vegas Scoreboard Express. Giving you that grease. Grease, all the grease, nothing but the grease. I'm JB the Ticket giving you straight ballin'. It's the NFL Divisional playoffs, and I got my main man with me from Keller Williams VIP. He decided to call over here Daniel Mahabir, top realtor in the Las Vegas, probably National Arena. You guys know I kind of retired from that back in the day. Danny, are you on the phone? Holla at your boy JB. What's going on, brother?
What's up, JB? Thanks for having me, man.
Man, I'm glad to have you here. That pre-talk was pretty awesome. You know?
Yeah.
West Indian
You're
from
hilarious.
New York. You guys know JB is originally from Harlem, Queens born, Harlem made. Giving you the grease this afternoon, talking this NFL division playoff with my main man, Daniel Mahabir. Again, he is a realtor, not a realtator. That means he sells properties, guys. He's putting cash in your pocket. Okay? From Keller Williams VIP. So if you need to list your property, find a property, buy it, and sell, he is a guy in Vegas to know. The guy, because he is on with the boss of the big board. So Daniel, tell us a little bit about this Vegas market. Why is everything getting so expensive? And am I going to have to move and live in tents soon? Go ahead.
Thanks for having me on the show again, JB. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the Vegas market's been insane, and I got to tell you that with my team and I, we got 8 agents on the team. We do everything we can to make sure that you make an educated decision about buying or selling a home, that you're not just doing a real estate transaction because you had some slimy realtor telling you, hey, let's do this and help me make a commission. So we do what we can. Exactly. There you go. No, the Vegas market's been insane. Last year, prices rose over 25%, which we have not seen in well over a decade. Insane. So if you're selling a house, that's really good news for you. It means that you're going to be able to cash out at a really high end of the market. For the buyers, obviously they're facing some struggles. The market's been super competitive. It might be a little bit difficult for you to find a home that you can afford. And so, and to answer your question, JB, about the reason why, interest rates is a big part of the story. You know, we reached a record low level for mortgage rates. Yep, and that made a lot of buyers who typically couldn't afford a home be able to jump in and say, let me see what I could do to get into home ownership instead of renting. And so what that did was, if I put a home on the market, instead of you having just 2 or 3 people fighting over it, now you have 10 to 20. And of course, when you have that kind of demand versus the low supply of homes, you're going to see prices jump up super high, super fast. So
people are going to start fighting
it's been a
over
crazy year.
Property. I'm telling you. I retired during that recession. I don't care what you guys say. Property for me is like, look, show up with the money, show up with a 750 credit score, or don't call me. Now, let's get into this NFL playoffs again. Rocking with the boss of the big board, JB the Ticket. Follow me on Instagram at JB the Ticket. Follow the show at We Beat the Line on Twitter. I'm also coming to some of those third-party apps they got out there. I know some of the regular apps be hating. Don't hate. JB is way too connected for all of that. So let's jump into it. Rotation number 303. The San Francisco 49ers are flying up to Lambeau Field to take on rotation number 304. Dan Mahabir's favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, -5.5 at home, -240 on the money line. The San Francisco 49ers +200. The over is 47. Why is a guy from New York selling real estate in Vegas a fan of the Green Bay Packers? You better tell me why they're going to win. Go ahead, Danny.
It makes no sense whatsoever. The first game I ever watched was Super Bowl 31 with Brett Favre, and I fell in love with him beating the hell out of the New England Patriots. A year later, he then he got his butt whooped against the Denver Broncos at the very end. But ever since Super Bowl 31, I've fallen in love with Green Bay. Yeah.
Well, we like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, again, he's fully inoculated. Let's hope he is going to be protected against that disease known as the San Francisco 49ers. Where did they come out of? I'm telling you right now, not a big 49ers fan, okay? The Raiders came in from Oakland. They're here in Vegas, so I got respect for my Bay Area people, but when your Bay Area comes to Vegas, I got to rock where I'm at. But the 49ers came out of nowhere, won a game with Trey Lance to get to this particular point, but the Green Bay Packers, let's talk about these guys a little bit. Now, on the spread, the Packers have been lights out, 7-1 at home against the spread, 12-5 overall for the season, 7-3 in their last 10. San Francisco, not too shabby, 10-8, a little bit closer to 500 than I like, 6-4 on the road. That isn't too good. Last 10, however, 8-2 against the spread. So they've made that late push, 5.5. Do you think that Aaron Rodgers can go up against a pretty banged-up team from San Francisco, by the way, at home and cover that by the touchdown? Because if you got to win by a half, you got to win by the 7. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm taking is actually Green Bay. And this is all bias aside. I know that Green Bay has had some struggles, especially with Aaron Rodgers against San Francisco in the playoffs. And if Green Bay decides to play San Francisco's game, which is going to be a heavy run, it's going to be a challenge for them. However, I know we got 0-degree weather that we're going to be playing in. We got a lot of people coming back. We have Bakhtiari coming back. We have 2 of our pass rushers coming back. We have Jair Alexander coming back. Green Bay is getting healthy at just the right time, and if they can just keep the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hands despite the weather, we're going to win that game. We do not want to play San Francisco's game just rushing it down their throat.
Well, I'm telling you right now, 5.5, cold weather, Aaron Rodgers, 38 years old. Now, again, the Packers were the top seed, trying to get to the next level here. Aaron Rodgers wants to make a statement. He's got Tom Brady breathing down his neck in the NFC now, so there could be a showdown here. That would be absolutely lights out for the NFL. But we've got a quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo, former Patriot, still trying to make his name, and he's coming into this game saying, look, I may not have had the opportunity to do what I needed to do later on in the season, but he's got a banged-up thumb. I think they said he's got a banged-up like shoulder or something like that. I never like to bet on a quarterback who has injuries, especially coming into a big game like this. And the Packers just activated Randall Cobb off of injured reserve. He missed the last regular season games, the last 5 games. So, man, somebody give me some drinks, give me some juice, something.
I think you had enough. Yeah.
Got me over here sounding like the president. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you've got 2 teams that are coming back from an injury-plagued end of the season. Now, when you have that happen, I like to look at the totals. I can't tell who's going to win this game. Me personally, because San Francisco is banged up. I didn't see them doing too much in the season. They ended up with a pretty solid record, but it's going to be cold. It's going to be an away game. But you've also got the Green Bay Packers, who right now are clicking on all cylinders, but the book is about making money. 5.5, you got 5 in the hook. Minus 240 if you want to put it over 47. I'm saying, guys, look for that over 47. Realistically, you've only got to have both of these teams. I'm looking at a score of 23-24. Green Bay wins it. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be an easy over. It's going to start coming down closer towards the weekend. Do you think you might touch that total, Dan? Go ahead.
I could see an over on the 47, especially with the fact that Green Bay is definitely firing on all cylinders and San Francisco's focusing on the right game plan right now. I think if you're betting on San Francisco, you're definitely not betting on Jimmy G. You're betting on them putting at least 30 runs in the books if they're going to try and win this game. That's for sure.
I wouldn't put it past them. My main man, Daniel Mahabir, Keller Williams VIP. Thank you for stopping by the big board. Any shout-outs before we get out of here, my friend?
JV, first off, you're the man, and your wife is amazing. I got to say, shout out to my team, Mahabir Real Estate Group. You can always catch us at Mahabir REG. That's MAHABIR.REG.com. I love my team. We are the best in the business, and we'd be happy to help anybody that's looking to buy or sell real estate.
That's what I'm talking about, my main man, Dan Mahabir, Keller Williams VIP. If you're looking for real estate in Las Vegas, give him a call, check him out, and hit up his website. I'm talking about that division playoff game in the NFC. Rotation number 303, San Francisco 49ers, plus 200 on the money line. The total 47 is in play. Going out to Lambeau, the Tundra, 0-degree weather. 304 is the rotation number for the Green Bay Packers. If you want to lay that grease on the -5.5, get over to uwager.lv. Use offer code VSX. I'm giving you a 100% bonus on all crypto deposits for new accounts, and that's going to be a free play for you. Free plays, cash in your pocket. Boss of the big board, JB the Ticket, Vegas Scoreboard Express. You already know what time it is. Grab your bankroll. It's the NFL playoffs. Let's get that money.
You're listening to the best. You're listening to the boss of the big board, JB the Ticket. Turn that shit up. Giving you that grease. Vegas Scoreboard Express. Basketball season is heating up, so stay in the game with FUBOTV. Get the NBA, NCAA, FIBA, and more. Get 7 days free at VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Don't get cabled. Get FUBOTV.